Hey friends, Judy here from Judy's Handmade Creation, and today I'll be making a father's card. This is a Z-fold card, and I already got my cardstock cut. This is cardstock here. This is 6" by 12". And then I got a 6" piece that's going to go on this side when I score it. And then this here, and then I'm going to stamp my sentiment on a piece of this. So I'm going to get my scoreboard. This is a Martha Stewart scoreboard. And I'm going to score this 6" by 12" at 12" cardstock. I'm going to score that at 3 and then 6". And this is just a piece of 12 by 12 paper just cut in half, cardstock. And then I'm just going to fold it. Where I scored it. Okay, I just folded it where I scored it. And then this piece is going to go on these right here, but I have to cut it smaller. Because this is 6 by 6" sheet of cardstock. And I'm just going to cut this at 3". So this is going to be a 3 by 6". I might cut it down just a little bit so some of the tan can show down. So I'm going to cut a little bit. I'm going to cut about a 1/4 inch off of it. So it'll be 3 3/4. I mean 2 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to cut a little bit off of this. So you see how a little bit of that shows the tan. And I'm going to cut this the same way. I got that done. And then I'm going to glue that down. Let me throw this trash away. I'm going to glue that down with this glue here. I'm just going to put glue all on the back of it. This is pretty good glue. You have to use enough of it. And this is going to be a Father's Day card. I'm trying to get it right where I want to position it. Sometimes I don't get it exactly right. See how I got that one a little not right. If I keep pulling up, I'm going to mess the paper up. I'll try to get it as best as I can. That's pretty good. I'm going to glue this one over here and put some of the glue on it, some of this glue stick. And get it about right where I want it. See, I'm not pretty good at getting them right. That's pretty good. Then I just burnish it down so it won't have no air bubbles up on it. So it's going to look about like that. And then I'm going to take, this is going to be where I'm going to write the sentiment. And I'm going to glue that one about there. Let me get my, I'll wipe that off so it don't get stuck. I got 2 of these. Just put glue all over it. I cut these before I started so I wouldn't have to cut them. And I gotta get this exactly where I want it to be, because this will stick real quick. This glue gets, there we go. And then I'll burnish it down. Thought I'll work on some Father's Day cards today. That gets the air bubbles up under the glue, so it won't have any air bubbles up under it. I'm gonna It's going to set up like that. Okay, I got that done, and then I got to figure out what I'm going to stamp on it. I'm going to use, should I use that to, here maybe that. And these are the stamp, this is a stamp I'm going to use. I'm going to use one of these. I've had these a long time, so I can't tell you where to get them. So these are Father's Day stamps. And I think I'm going to use this Happy Father's Day one. This one here. And I might use this tie. That's a little tie one. And I might use this tool set. It's a little like wrenches and all. Okay, so I'll stamp the sentiment. Let me put this over on the side. I'm going to stamp the sentiment first, and I'll do that in black. And I'm going to use my stamping platform, this one here, Crafter's Companion. I guess I'll fussy cut this out because it doesn't have any die cuts with it. I'll just leave it right about there. You can tell it's an This is an old, I had this one for a while. Probably about 10 years of stamp set. Let me see if I get it to stick on there. It's so old. I think I need to wipe it off. Let me wipe it with my wipey. I've had that for about 10, 11 years, this stamp. Let me try to dry it. Let me put it back down here where I had it. And then try to get it to stick up here. It might be alright. Once I put the stamp it down. I'm going to use black ink for that. I'm going to use this black ink here. I'll just put a lot of ink on it. Got little smudges there, but that's alright. Ain't gonna be perfect. Okay, and then I'll take my baby wipey and wipe that off. I have to, so that way that ink don't dry on it too much. Okay, I got that. I'll let it dry a minute. I'm just going to take my scissors and cut it out. Yeah, take my scissors and cut it out. Might be able to use my circle cutter. Maybe I'll use a circle cutter to cut out a circle of it. Out there. This is a circle cutter. And you have to adjust it to how big you want it. I need my I'm going to use this here because I don't want to mess the table up because it's sharp. And then you have to adjust it to where you want it to cut out. I'm going to make sure it's going to be right. You just go around in a circle. Whoop. Gotta hold it. See if it works. I never use this. Just go around in a circle. And it should cut a circle out. If it don't, then you can use your scissors. There it goes. I cut it out pretty good. Yeah, that's a circle cutter. You can pop that up there with some pop dots. There's pop dots here. Get all that out of the way. Usually I put some glue on it, because sometimes these don't stick all that good. I'll put a little bit of glue up there. I think one might be good. One might work. I'm going to see if one's going to be enough. Got it in the middle. That might work right about there. So I got it smeared right there. Sometimes this might work to take some of it off. We won't be able to see it smear as much. Eraser. Oh, but let it dry. So it's going to move all around now. Okay, and then I can stamp. Let me see where I can stamp this one at. I should have. Maybe stamp that there and this on the inside. Let me see if I can get that like that. This is the one that looks like the hammer, and see if I can stamp this down here. Right about there. Yeah, that might work. Let me hold this card in place. I don't want it to move with the magnets. See, I had these so long they don't want to lay flat. I want it to be even on this paper, on the card. Let me see if I can wipe that off. See if it'll work better. That might work. Move this over just a tip. Then I'll just stamp it. I'm gonna put ink on it. I think that's a cute little, make sure I got it right before I stamp. Yep, that'll work. You just press it down so it'll get up there real good. Looks like tools, a hammer, screwdriver. I'm gonna stamp it one more time, make it a little dark. There we go, and then I'm gonna take my wipey and wipe this off so the ink don't stay on it. Okay, and then I want to let that dry a minute because it'll smear up if you don't let it dry. Maybe stamp a couple of these ties, maybe over here. Maybe stamp this tie right here. Okay, let me hold that down with this magnet. I think I might have to put more glue on this sentiment thing. I'll stamp one tie there, maybe. It's an easy card that I'm trying to make. Let me put another one of these over on the other side to hold it down. That might work. Put some ink on it. On the tie. And then I'll just press down to get the stamp on it. I might make it a little darker. And then I'm going to just wipe this off with the wipey. And I think I might stamp. Let me put this lid on here so it don't dry out. I might use the number 1 Dad's clear stamp. This one here. Maybe right up here. And then there'll be plenty of places where the sentiment can be wrote in the inside of the card. Okay, now I got it on there. Then I'm going to take and put ink on it. And there's my card for Dad. And that way you can see how I made it. Because I'm not going to edit this or make it shorter. That's the magnets. And then I can write the message can be wrote in here. And this is a Z-fold card. That's a Z-fold card. And it's pretty easy to make. So yeah, that's the way that one looks. That's a Z-fold card. And it can set up like this. And this is a 6 by 6 inch card. There's my... That's a 6 by 6 inch card. And then the message can be wrote in here. And that's the back. Let me see if I can get a picture of it back there. And that's my Happy Father's Day card that I made. Got a couple smears on it. And that's the tools. So what do you think? Do you like it? I got ink all over my table. I have to clean that up. Thanks for watching. Be blessed. Bye-bye.